Hi, this is Dr.Eesha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about some fabulous immunity booster tips which have been recommended by AYUSH ministry, and they have also been mentioned in our very old ancient scriptures which were almost 5,000 years back. So these herbs, they are going to work, herbs or these procedures which are going to tell you, they are going to work miraculously well, and they have been working miraculously well on your respiratory system, on your immune system, um, on even these have antiviral properties, antibacterial properties. So in general, if you start using these tips and procedures, you are going to boost up your immune system. And the tips which I am going to tell you, they are backed up by Ayurvedic literatures and scientific publications, and they have a proper scientific basis behind them. So without wasting much of your time, let's start up with the tips. First and foremost, there are a few general tips which I feel you all might be knowing. Like, first is sipping up hot water throughout the day, and how it is going to benefit out your lungs, or how it is going to detoxify your lungs. I have mentioned it in one of my previous videos also. You can go through that in case you want. Secondly, practicing yoga asanas or pranayams or breathing techniques like Kapalbhati, Anulom Vilom, you can practice. And all these breathing techniques, all these breathing exercises or yoga, what are they going to do? They are going to increase the oxygen level of each and every cell of your body. So as we know, in this type of tiring times or situations like this, the most important effect which this virus is doing is our oxygen levels are depleting. That's why the patients, they have to go up on the ventilators. So the oxygen levels of each and every cell is maintained by these yogasanas. If you continuously do it, you don't have to wait up for the disease to come, but you can start all these procedures right now from today, and you have to continue it. You can continue it throughout your life because they are very promising techniques. Thirdly, in your cooking, you have to add up turmeric, the use of turmeric or haldi. Then you have to use cumin or jeera, then garlic or lasun. It all these things, and dhania or coriander, these have to be used because all these different things, you can google it out, they have very beneficial effect on our respiratory system as well as on the immune system. So these are the general measures which many of you might be knowing. Now we come to certain Ayurvedic measures which you have to follow. First and foremost thing is, you have to take 1 tablespoon of Chyawanprash daily in the morning. Just 1 tablespoon of Chyawanprash. In case you are diabetic, you have to take sugar-free Chyawanprash. Secondly, you have to drink herbal tea or a herbal decoction. You can have to sip it like lukewarm. You have to sip it. What all you have to add in it, you all have to add, there are certain few things you can prepare it, this herbal decoction, in your own kitchens, because all the ingredients which I'm going to tell you, they are present in your kitchen. You have to use in this holy basil or tulsi. Secondly, you have to add cinnamon or dalchini in it. Then you have to add black pepper or kali mirch in it. Then you have to add dry ginger or shunthi into it, and you have to boil it out. After that, you have to pour it into your cup, and then you can add a little amount of jaggery or honey in it for taste, and on the top of it you can add fresh lime juice. And your immunity booster kadha or a decoction is ready. You have to sip it hot, and it is going to be, beneficial for your lungs, for your alveoli, all your respiratory system, even for your nostrils, even for your all over your respiratory system is going to get detoxified by this kadha. Thirdly, what you have to start is with golden milk. Golden milk is milk in which we will add half tablespoon of turmeric, and we will drink it at night time. So you have to do all this. These are the general measures. Now we come to certain Ayurvedic procedures which you can follow inside your home. First is application of oil in your nostrils. Sesame oil can be used, coconut oil can be used. Sesame oil is still tail, coconut oil can be used, even ghee can be applied in your nostrils. This is going to be very beneficial in keeping the infectious agents at bay. It will not let that enter inside our system. Then we can do the oil pulling technique. It is a very beneficial technique, oil pulling technique. What you have to do is you have to take 1 tablespoonful of sesame oil or coconut oil or ghee, and you have to put it in your mouth and you have to squish it for 2 to 3 minutes. And after squishing, you have to spit it off, and after that you can take a warm water rinse. This also is going to be very beneficial in not letting the viruses and various bacteria to enter inside our system. So this procedure is oil pulling therapy is also very beneficial. You can search it on it out on the internet. Now, in case if you have dry cough or sore throat, you have these types of symptoms. What you can do inside your home is you can do the steam inhalation. Steam inhalation, you can put carom seeds, ajwain seeds, or you can put mint inside it, and you can take the steam from your nostrils. So it will smoothen out all your respiratory tract. It is going to be very beneficial in such cases. Then in case you have irritation inside your throat, you can take clove powder or long powder, put honey in that, and you can take 2 to 3 times a day, and you can also put ginger in that. So 2 to 3 times a day you can do all these things. These are the general measures, certain Ayurvedic measures, which have proven out to be very beneficial in increasing your immunity, in strengthening up your immune system. But in case doing all these also you have certain persistent symptoms which are not going away, then you all know you have to meet a doctor. And even if you have to meet a doctor, you have to have a cool mind for that also. You don't need to get panicked out, because more positive and more de-stressed you are, the more the medicines are going to affect you. The more positive you are, there is a less hormone which is known as cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and when cortisol is less, your immunity is at its best. So thank you so much. In case you have any queries, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you. Thanks a lot for giving your time, and in case you like this video, just subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much.